got one final man that I'll toss into the scrapyard. And honestly, I don't know how many people even still roster this guy. I feel like this is a personal journey for me, honestly, to be putting this guy in the scrapyard. But I'm throwing one member of the 17 deep Packers wide receiver room into the scrapyard. And it's Dontayvion Wicks out of Virginia. This guy was the belle of the ball there for a little bit. Like, he got drafted into this room late. Christian Watson goes down, and he has just like glimpses and flashes of production. Like, he's a big guy. Like, I don't have his let me give you his height and weight really quick. 6'1".
You don't think so? Oh man, he looks big.
He's 6'1", 205 for a receiver. He's pretty good. He played that X receiver role at Virginia, which again, not very known for football, but the Packers pick him up. And pre-Jaden Reed, like, you were like, all right, this is the wide receiver too in Green Bay. Then they get Jaden Reed. Then Christian Watson comes back. All of a sudden, Romeo Doubs is taller than him, and they're using him too. They just drafted Matthew Golden. Like, I'm sorry, like, can you even name all the people in this picture?
Christian Watson, Jaden Reed, Wicks, and Doubs.
Who's 83?
I don't know, man.
I don't either. We're gonna have to look at it. I was hoping you guys would know.
Let me grab that. Shout out 83 on the Packers.
Shout out 83, baby. I don't know, freaking Jordan.
Davion Williams.
Okay. I was gonna guess.
Hey,
shout out Jordy Nelson, dude, Packers legend. But anyway, my point here by throwing this picture up there is there's a lot of cooks in the kitchen, and this guy has done himself no favors to win target share on the Pack. He had like 600 yards year one, which is the year where I was like, there is hope for this man. I basically picked him up on waivers. I traded a bag of potato chips for him. I think it was like a burner running back, and he regressed significantly in year two. Look at that yards per target dip from 10 yards to 4. Targets go up, yards per target go down by half, which is a recipe for get this guy off my team as quickly as possible. Still just 24. I could totally be wrong with Wicks, but like the logjam in Green Bay, they clearly don't care to keep drafting people until they hit on somebody. I do think Matthew Golden will be pretty serviceable. So with Wicks, I think it's probably about time to cut bait here. If you can get a 4th round pick for him, I would. Just, floating the idea that, hey, he is still young. He is on a team that likes to spread the ball around. But I think the biggest thing with Wicks that is cutting into his playing time and his targets is the drop rate. He was the 3rd most drops in the league last year, and that was not going to fly in a Matt LaFleur offense. So not seeing the writing, or I am seeing the writing on the wall, not liking what I'm seeing. And let's go ahead and put this boy out to pasture.
Yeah, I'll keep my opinion brief. I don't really consider this guy super relevant, like in the first place. And I'm not
rosterable.
He's rosterable. But like down there with like around the KTC level of like Torrey Horton and like Joshua Palmer.
Torrey Horton. Okay. All right. Come on.
That's where he's at, man. That's what the public has spoken, and that's where he's ranked. I don't know. I don't have much to say, dude. I mean, that room is packed. We touched on that when I talked about Tucker Kraft as their tight end there, but it's packed. You've got so many people. They brought in Matthew Golden as another body to like potentially have playing time over him. This is an easy sell for whatever you can get for me, and that's all I have to say about it.
I just don't want any Packers, to be honest. If you're a wide receiver in Green Bay, I just don't want you. I mean, this is another one of those situations where, like, especially in redraft, you're sitting there with your team and maybe you need some wide receiver production. Go look at the waivers and go see which one of these dudes is getting the most targets. They do spread the ball around a lot, and for that reason, I'm going to pivot to other guys that I think might have a little bit more opportunity.
I'd agree 100%.
I kind of think of these guys as like, what are those like Russian like dolls that you like take one apart and then there's like another one, smaller one underneath it?
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, it's honestly like how I kind of think of the room. Like I think Jaden Reed's been the front runner. Like Dobbs has had his flashes as well, and then you have Tucker Kraft that isn't a wide receiver; he's a tight end, but still been pretty good. But yeah, they're all just like in my head. I'm like, oh yeah, like those are all the same guy. And then Christian Watson, poor guy, like his leg just disintegrates every time he runs like a go route. So I
didn't even talk about it. There's so many guys in this offense, man.
But yeah, definitely a sell for me.
Yeah.
I agree.